Welcome, Shane
difficulties there, but we got it.
We got it rolling. You know, I couldn't get the camera to work right. That's well, a common problem, especially when you have a guy looking like my Sox Summer back here with his.
Hey!
Yeah. Thank you for everybody that gave us money. So I would shave in a mustache this morning. I fucked up the sideburns. I apologize. I trimmed them down too close. And then, now I got this caterpillar on my face.
Looks gorgeous.
If you come to the game today, come down. $5 to take a picture with me.
Herschel Savage has already called and offered you a couple rolls.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
I take Venmo. You can scan my code right when you get there. QR codes are the best thing ever.
Absolutely beautiful. Sunday Soak is powered by Goose Island, as always is. And we start off with the humble brag. Treasy, you want to give us the humble brag for this week?
Yeah, multiple times in the past week, we've been mentioned on broadcast.
Absolutely.
Including being called the lovable degenerates of the 108. Appreciate it, Jason Benetti and Steven Nelson. Huge thanks. We're going to figure out why Len Casper hates us, and he didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. He shunned us on the Saturday broadcast. Well,
in fact, I think under his breath, I heard him say, fuck the 108.
Absolutely. The same. It's an all-question show, as usually is. You guys bombarded us with questions this week, and so I took the best ones I could. We'll try to maybe answer some after the show, ones we didn't get to here. The first question leading off is Loud Chuck, and Loud Chuck says, when will Andrew Vaughn be the best hitter on the White Sox, and why is it now? It's not now, Chuck, okay? Jose Abreu is still ahead of Andrew Vaughn as far as best hitter, but I don't know about you guys. I would like Andrew Vaughn to pass up Jose this year if he could.
I would like it. I think if I'm going to say when is Andrew Vaughn going to be the best hitter on the team is when Jose Abreu is not on the team.
I want Andrew Vaughn to be the next Paul Konerko. I want Andrew Vaughn to be playing first base for the next 15 years, like it was Frank Thomas and then Paul Konerko and then Andrew Vaughn. Not many franchises have a stalwart that's been at that position for the last 50 years, 40 years. I want that to be Andrew Vaughn.
At this point, we have the expectation that, hey, our first baseman's got to be great.
Yeah.
Mike
Squires.
Greg Walker.
Ron Kittle sometimes. You know, like we had it really going. Andrew Vaughn will go next level once he gets his eyes corrected and they're not pointed directly at one. You're going to move them out, and then he's going to start seeing the ball in a whole different way. And then he's just going to hit the shit
Shouldn't
out
that be a benefit how locked in he is all the time?
It's not, because he
got
saw him
extra
try to
range to
steal the
see.
ball in the outfield, and he could not see where the
He
ball
couldn't
went.
pick the ball up when he was laying there.
He's
He
like
had
a
to go.
horse with the blind.
I think he's
You're
an
only going
alien.
to see this way.
He's potentially an alien or a robot, possibly a cyborg, and he was like, ball there. Oh, not there. Where ball? Where ball? Where ball? And then he found it.
Beautiful. Next question is from Aloha Mr. Hand. And Mr. Hand asks, is Shane Riordan required to wear a hairnet on his beard when he's in the hot tub?
God, I hope not.
No, so I was going to mention this. You know, we don't have kind of those ground rules. Plus, we have all that hair, but it doesn't matter because the tub is 60% my Sox Summer back hair anyway. So it doesn't even matter. You'll just lightly blend in with whatever he's got going.
I was going to say, I got pubes on here now.
Jesus.
I've seen him.
We'll all see him once he starts filming his new movie.
The next question is from White Sox Sal.
Hey, fuck you, Sal. Do you like my stand?
Sal asks, not because of you, Beefloaf, recently winning Sox Man. People seem to erroneously think that it has something to do with the White Sox recent success. It is partially me that the run differential has popped up, me winning Sox Man. My cold tub video was monumental. But he asked, is it time to kill Sox Man? Has it worn out its welcome? Shane, you want to start?
I don't think it's worn out its welcome, but what I do miss is the prize shelf. I miss Stoney and Jason Benetti, even though I have a little bit of a beef with Jason Benetti.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let it out.
it's kind of a bit on the show where Jason Benetti mentions every single person on the Parkinson's Beagle show all the time. He's always saying something nice about Tanny. He's always saying something about Danny and how great Speaks' baseball thoughts are. It's been 2 years of us on the show, and Jason Benetti has never mentioned me one time.
Oh, shit,
So to
Jason.
hear that you fuckers. That's what you do with the to hear that you guys got mentioned from both Steven Nelson and Jason Benetti before me.
He's upset. I can't blame you with this. I can't blame you with this.
No, but I'd like to see the prize shelf come back. Bring the prize shelf back, and Sox Map will be fun.
You tell Parkins to make nice with Brooks Boyer, and then you probably will get mentioned by Benetti.
Yeah,
because Benetti's the only reason Benetti even knows who we are is because of Brooks Boyer. He's just like, hey, you should check out these guys. And Danny's like, those guys rock.
Yeah, Danny can fix his own religion. I'm done doing that for him.
What do you think? Am I Sox man go away or stay?
You know what? I for a minute when people were winning because they just posted random numbers, I thought that was lame.
Yeah.
That was like that kind of jumped the shark at that point. But then, ever since then, and you won again, I was like, hey, I still like this. It's still fun.
How about you, Teresa?
I like it, but I'm with you on your earlier thought of in the one blog you did that they need to move it, like because the more and more people that stop using cable and start using like others, they're all out because they're getting it a minute after everybody else.
Yeah.
So like they got no chance.
Yeah, my thought from that blog was you put it on TV and on Twitter at the exact same time. This way, the people that are doing the streaming things, they get a shot at it. Now, I understand the motives for not doing that. I understand that. But also, I think one thing that needs adjustment on Sox Math in particular is they need to start putting more pop culture in there. Yeah. So it's not so like the time that I won recently, I beat out a guy who has won like 10 times by like 8 seconds.
Is that Steve Straz?
Yeah. So like it's just these guys who are really good at getting the baseball reference and firing and getting to like whatever the fuck answer is. Like the rest of us normal people don't have a chance. So they need to add more pop culture, throw some curveballs in there, so it's not just a who can put the search into baseball reference offense.
Big shot.
Oh yeah, you got to put all it in there.
In the hoop.
Yep.
Try to get in the hoop.
It's all right.
That's your first shot.
It's like, next question is from Sox Supporter. Sox Supporter says, who's a Sox player, past or present, you hated at first, but slowly warmed up to in life? Teresa, you want to start?
I hope it's going to be Gavin Sheets, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's going to be.
Probably not going to happen.
I would probably say, I'm trying to think of someone we traded for that I didn't like. Oh, you know what's actually a really good one from this year is Kendall Graveman. When we signed Kendall Graveman, I was pretty down on it because last year he had a nice first half, and that was really the only nice time of his career.
Right, he got a bad start.
And then he had a bad second half with Houston after he got traded. And then in the playoffs, he was all right, but he was mostly in low leverage situations. So I figured, okay, he's going to come here. He's going to throw ground balls, hopefully, to a defense that can't field ground balls. I don't think this is going to be a good fit.
Good matchup.
And he's been good. I've been happy with it. I like him so far.
Awesome.
All right, I will preface this by saying I know how ridiculous it sounds, okay? I was in 8th grade when the White Sox traded Aaron Rowand for Jim Thome on Thanksgiving. It was either Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. I absolutely loved Aaron Rowand, still do. Mm-hmm. Love that he puts his body on the line for everything. That was my guy through all of it. And I know Jim Thome's a Hall of Famer and one of the best to ever do it, but I fucking hated Jim Thome like 2 months before the season started just because they got rid of Aaron Rowand for him. So Jim Thome, but then of course I love Jim Thome.
But I think the feeling though at that point, right? If we're thinking back to that, it's that now Frank Thomas is absolutely pushed out, right? Like he's not going to be with the team anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now we've got this guy who we've rooted against for so long,
our entire life,
coming in.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I've never liked this guy, and now he's pushing out my favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
You know.
And Aaron Rowand was a legitimate center fielder, a plus defender with power. Like, man, it's tough trading a guy like that. And at the time, you thought, okay, well, we're getting this generational power hitter. But in hindsight, if you could undo that one, you'd probably undo that trade.
Because you know what Brian Anderson is now. I think at the time we were all like, oh, well, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson, the nice guy that slides into girls' DMs.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I was going to say it too, but I'm glad Sam said it himself. Yep.
MSS, what do you think? Who's the player?
I've told the story before. I used to hate Matt Thornton just because he would get in and fuck up and like put people, just fuck up.
Yep.
And then I met him and he was such a nice guy and I was like, oh man, now I can't hate you anymore. And then he went on to success with Boston, So like, it was nice to see that happen because he was I hated him every time he got in the game. And then when I met him in person, I was like, he's not so much of an asshole.
You suck. That makes you an asshole. The guy for me at the time and place, Streezy, you remember this? The White Sox put in a claim for Alex Rios.
Yeah.
And then they just ended up having to eat the salary. And the way he came to the Sox was like, I don't know, man. This is fucked up. But then once he started playing, I really enjoyed him, and especially when he was playing right field right in front of us, I enjoyed him. So, like, I came around on Alex Rios, even though it was like, Kenny fucked up with the claim, and it's like, here you go, it's yours. Your used car is yours. And but he ended up turning out okay.
That's a good call.
Your sister's off to college. Here's
your car. That's right. Next question is from Face Stabber. Face Stabber asks, with the way
Jesus Christ.
that's a good one. Huh?
With
the way
One of the guys in my mentions all the time.
when you hear the question, it probably is. With the way Colson has hit this year, is there any reason other than service time manipulation? And he means Colson Montgomery. Is there any reason other than service time manipulation he would not be up either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year? Score callers are in here. Treasy, go first.
We're way too early on. So I think
Pulling out way too early.
part of the problem here is that
Hey, get pregnant.
part of the problem here is that guys like Andrew Vaughn, Nick Madrigal, Garrett Crochet have come up really quick through the system, but they all played in college, right? So we're talking about Montgomery now. He's a much younger guy. So Montgomery is, I think, 20 years old now. He's facing, he is hitting well, but he's facing guys that will never play in the major leagues. And so he's like, you're going to see him as he progresses through those numbers that look really good. They're going to go down and down and down, which is normal. Like that's still, he's at like a 976 OPS, but that does not translate to anything near a good OPS in the major leagues. You got to get through AA. You got to face some of these guys. You just saw it with Lenine Sosa. Right? Like Lenine Sosa was killing it in AA. And then they like bring him up and he can't really hit major league pitches. And then you bring him down to AAA and he's still having trouble there, right? And he's got to make adjustments.
We broke him.
It's way too early on Colson. The other thing about Colson Montgomery, and I'm going to be I don't know if I'm the first to start saying this, but I'm going to be at the front of starting to say this. I don't know that he's a shortstop. Because he's played like 60 games in single A with guys that can't hit the ball that hard. He has 15 errors. Yeah, so that's not a good start, right? So I'm a little worried about his fielding. And now thinking through that, I'm the first guy going, trade him. This is
just came to a realization.
This is the highest value you will ever have for Colson Montgomery.
Wow!
Before he moves to left field.
I can't wait till they
Someone's got to kill me for that. I've got years before that comes to fruition.
I think the errors can be somewhat attributed to adjusting to wooden bat baseball for the first time in his life. I think, but then again, it probably is just a feel thing. Like, try him out at second base, try him out in center field. I'd like to see him in AAA before the year is over, and I think he'll get an invite to Major League Camp. But I think he's going to be one of those guys that's like, all right, you're going to play 2 weeks in Major League Camp, and then we're going to send you right back to minor league camp, that kind of thing, just to get him in the mix with the guys and see how he fits as a person. You see that? What's his? He's got like a 56 game on base streak or 51 game or something like that. It's ridiculous. The guy can hit.
The bat's there.
But the bat is for sure there. And that's something you worry about when somebody's adjusting to professional baseball for the first time. Now let's see if the glove comes along.
Yeah, for sure. You want to make sure the bat is there first. I mean, that's the key to the whole thing. So many guys make it to the major leagues, great athletes, wherever they can feel their position. They can't fucking hit. And that's the limiting factor in general. MSS?
What?
Anything on that one?
Not really.
All right. Fuck you then. Next question's from our guy, Brewhand Luke. And Brewhand Luke says, Stephen Nelson on the national broadcast on Apple TV on Friday referred to the 108ers as a group of degenerates. Who in the 108 is actually the biggest degenerate of the group? MSS, you want to go first?
Wait. So let's clarify this question.
Yeah, it's
out of the three of us, right?
Yeah.
Or
not,
is it
not the whole?
I'm looking at it as everybody who sits there often.
Well, I think we all got the same answer.
That's a little wider than that. I'm not sure, but go ahead.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who would say it at the same time? You said
Wally money.
Yeah.
So actually, you know what? Here, hold on. Let's clarify this. Yeah. The biggest degenerate in the 108 is Drunk Walter. Wally Money is okay. I like hanging out with Wally Money. I would invite Wally Money to my wedding. I would not invite Drunk Walter to my wedding. Drunk Walter is the biggest degenerate in the 108.
We saw Walter at the Score 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
Walter was out there, but it's because he was a 2-block walk away. So, of course, Walter's going to come and not Walter.
That's the way to do it.
He was trying to find me a roommate. He was trying to find me a roommate at the 30th anniversary party.
Always a giver.
Yeah.
Always a giver.
Wait. It wasn't him, though, right?
I'm still technically looking for a roommate. I have this 3-bedroom apartment in Buena Park. I've got to re-sign the lease. I'm not going to pay $2,500 by myself.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Tried to base shot that.
I need a roommate. Well, it's either
buy a
Walter,
house in Bridgeport.
You're telling me, man. Either Walter or drunk Shy Sox fan, Steve-O.
Steve-O's a good call.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I think Steve-O.
And the problem is, I don't know.
Only one of him and Walter have fallen asleep on our podcast.
That is
and
true.
Steve-O.
I don't know, like, Steve-O's other vices. Like, Walter has the degenerate gambling thing like we got.
Yes.
So, like, that's a leg up generally. Most people don't always got that. Like, he also has that. He's a 5-tool degenerate, basically.
He
That's
is.
all
He
is.
is.
You gotta respect the game.
Because not only is he a degenerate gambler, he'll tell you that he's a winning gambler.
He is. Even better. Even
Ladies,
better.
I think there's another degenerate at the door.
All right, the next question is from
I want to say aloha.
another fellow 108er, King Nam. And King Nam says, now that I have a deadly stomach virus,
Yes.
which one of you guys should which one of you guys should
He's just got like a bad.
which one of you guys should get the honor of changing my colostomy bag the next time I down 16 hot dogs? It's definitely MSS
I'll
because
do
you're
it.
spilling all
I
the
did.
HIPAA on the.
I didn't know that was a problem. He said he had a
Just
like
wait
a
till
really
you
bad
got
stomach
something
virus.
personal.
And
Usually
I
I'll
go
body
right to UFC and I go, man, remember when Brock Lesnar was like eating like the hearts of young deer that he had just killed, and like he had to remove like half of his colon, like when he was in UFC.
No, I don't know.
So they had to take out weird ass.
He might have dreamt that.
He
I
got
don't
this
know.
weird ass disease, and they had to cut out like all his insides. That's why he had to quit UFC because he got hurt. Then he went back to WWE.
And
That's
wishing
not
that
good
on
for
Nam is
No,
why,
yeah,
is why,
yeah, that's
is why
great.
you
him.
gotta
I'm saying
change
he
his
probably got the same thing.
That's so fucked up.
I know. I'm
He's
not.
a huge jerk. Everyone knows
I'm a
it.
dickhead.
The next question's from Senor
Not a
Socks.
degenerate.
Longtime guy, Senor Socks. He's giving us a fuck, marry, kill. And the fuck, marry, kill is Mully, Bernstein, Parkins.
Oh,
It's only fair that we go with Shane first.
Fuck, marry, kill, Mully, Bernstein, Parkins.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. guy-
I'll go first if you want.
you go. I'll marry Danny because he's who I work with every single day.
Yep,
I will kill Bernstein so fast.
absolutely.
So fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to have sex with Mully.
Well,
I know I do. I would definitely have sex.
I honestly want to have sex with him for the rest of my life because I would marry Molly.
Oh, nice. I
Because
like that.
Two reasons. One, he seems to like to travel. He's got a lot of great travel stories.
He does, yeah.
And the second is I think he could keep up with me drinking wise.
Oh,
I
So
would agree
I
with
think we'll have a good time
Yeah.
all the time. And
Danny
that's-
for sure can't. Danny is knocked out with his glass of red wine at the end of the day.
Danny Parkins.
Well,
Well,
Diet Cola.
Dave Parkins, I'm killing.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure he's a Royals fan, and if not, he's a Cubs fan.
He's
Oh,
he's a huge Cub fan.
Either way, I'm killing him.
Yeah, that's great.
And then Bernstein, I'm gonna fuck him. He looks like a solid power bottle.
It's hard to overcome. You want to show
Mary
us?
Molly, fuck Parkins because he's a twink, and then you gotta kill Bernstein.
God damn,
yeah,
man.
it's gotta happen.
No, I'm with you, MSF. That's the approach I would.
He's a twink.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
is.
little twinkie.
And plus, he's a lightweight too. He's a cheap date according
Yeah.
to Shane. So that lines up
One
perfectly.
vodka seltzer. He's done.
He's toast. All right, next question. Longtime guy.
Calm down, man.
Sockside Pride says top 3 items to grill and lot B, and also
Corn dog.
bottom 3 items to grill and lot B. You want me to repeat that, Shane?
Yeah, because this.
Because this knucklehead keeps
Idiot.
talking. Shut the fuck up, my sock summer. The question is from longtime guy Sockside Pride: top 3 items to grill in lot B, and then bottom 3 items. Like, so they're your worst things you would not grill, basically.
Things you would not grill at a tailgate. I mean, I guess something super involved. Like I wouldn't do ribs at a tailgate. It takes
Okay.
too much time. The last couple times that I've done tailgates, I've noticed that I'm standing over the grill way too often. Like I need something that will let me step away for a little while. So I think the next time we do a tailgate, I'll bring like the Weber Smoky Mountain Smoker, the smaller one I have, and do like a bunch of chickens because then I can just put that on it at 10 a.m. for a day game, take it off at noon, 12:30, and they're done. But I love to recreate the sausages and grilled onions on the Blackstone, just like you get them
So
inside
good,
the game.
yeah, so good.
Love to do that. But bottom 3, anything that takes a lot of time. I'm noticing that. The smash burgers are great, but it's such a bitch to bring out like 10 pounds. 10 pounds of chuck roast out there and stand over the Blackstone the entire time. I like to hang out and talk to people, and sometimes you gotta go to the bathroom too.
Right?
You know?
Yeah,
You
socialize.
can't walk away from the grill.
We 100% talked about this, but how you are like one of the last remaining man of the people in like big Chicago
I like that.
media.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
who else would sit in front of a fucking grill for like White Sox Dave? For like 3 hours? Like Dave's over there, like, where's my sausage? And you're like, "Hey, dude,
You are a sausage, motherfucker.
bring one of your fucking little lemmings over and have them fucking cook. You got a producer on like a big ass fucking show in Chicago, and people are like talking down to him, like, where's my burger? Dude, I thought you were making me a double patty. And it's like, what the fuck? I was just like, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't have any money that I gave to Shane.
Oh,
You know, I don't think anybody else did either.
No,
I'm not gonna bitch.
But Pete Hand always offers.
Oh, you're trying to get
offers.
money.
And he brings me a cigar.
He's a generous man.
That's
Mr.
not what
Mr.
it's
Hand.
about. It's not about the money. It's about the friends made along the way.
So
I
sweet.
read that on a Hallmark card once.
A bumper sticker too.
No fucking way that's true.
That's
Next question is actually from Mrs. Beef, and I'd let her ask it, but I don't want her to have to scream over the crowd. And it's for you, Shane. It's for the whole group. Favorite side with the steak? You go to steakhouse? What's your favorite side? What do you line up with? I'll let you go first, Shane.
No. You guys go first on that one.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
So the thing that, like, if I go to a steakhouse and I see this on the sides, I'm always gonna get it. Is the charred Brussels sprouts with bacon in it.
That's good.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
always gonna pick that one up. I love that.
Man, maybe I'm a traditionalist. I just want some sauteed mushrooms. That's it.
It's
Just nice and easy.
Okay.
Steak, mushrooms. That's it. I'm good.
That's if me and you are at the same dinner.
We get the
We're-
mushrooms.
that's
We'll
always-
share
that
that. We'll
mushroom's
get
always-
that thing shared. How about you?
Grilled asparagus.
Oh,
If it's in
okay.
season, asparagus is the #1 winner all the time. Not only because it tastes great and is a vegetable, but later you can make fun. You can piss next to somebody and they'll be like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with this person?" And you're like, "Yeah, that's asparagus."
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with it. Is that if I'm out for a steak dinner, I'm probably drinking too.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, I'm like, go and take a piss. I'm like, oh no, I forgot I ate asparagus.
I've 100% thought of that too, but then you're like, "Oh, I hate asparagus," and then you're like, "Man, that was a great steak too." So you get both of those. You get both those memories.
I'm a
All right.
big rapini guy. I love
Oh.
grilled rapini.
Okay.
And not a lot of places have it anymore, but I always keep it in the fridge at home so I can just throw a couple stalks of rapini on the cast iron, char it up,
Nice.
a little bit of lemon, olive oil.
Beautiful.
Love rapini.
I'll
Damn.
keep that on the menu.
Yeah, I'll get down on that myself. The next question is from Josh Nelson. Josh says Shane has to pick a person, not him, to hit a home run on a softball team. Who is it?
Cody Westerland.
That was quick. You snapped it off, man.
Yeah. I've been I had a horrible game at the plate last week.
Okay.
And by the way, tomorrow's game is broadcast live
Oh,
on
shit.
the SSA, the Slow Pitch Softball Association Facebook page with play-by-play from our guy Gio. They're going to be out at the park tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Wow.
I
That's
heard it here
awesome.
first. Lucas Giolito is not on the PPA or whatever it's called.
Yes, Cody Westerland absolutely mashes. If I need one, I'm going to him.
Awesome. Incredible. All right.
Also,
Next.
can I have a beer?
You've earned it. Next question is from Joey P. And Joey P says, Shane, give us your favorite moment/story in 670 square history.
That's a tough one. Maybe it's recency bias, but just being a part of the 30th anniversary broadcast this past week made me realize how lucky I am that I was born in 92. Station started 2 months before I was born. I grew up listening to it. I grew up going to North and Jiggets remotes. I grew up going to North and Buffon remotes at Flyer Stadium in Schaumburg. My dad let me sit for 3 hours to watch Mac at the White Sox Fan Fest, and he was at ESPN at the time. But I've always loved sports talk radio. I've never wanted to do anything else, and just sitting there at the 30th in the role that I have now, it felt unbelievable. Yeah, I know that's probably a little bit too emotional for what you guys are doing.
No, we'll get the behind the scenes stuff later, and then I'll DM you, Joey P. Don't worry. All right, the next question is from Rob, and Rob says, "Why does Matt Foster sign his name Matt Fart? Is it possible his last name is actually Fart?" My sense. What do you think?
No.
No possibility.
But a guy that loves White Zombie as much as he does, you never can tell.
He might just be trying to get Jim to change his name back to Jim Fart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a group-wide campaign to try to get him back to Jim Fart.
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. All right. Next question is from Summer George. Summer George says, count to 3, and everyone in the tub point to the person who your opinion is most handsome. All right, you guys ready to do this? Let's do this. All right, I'll do the countdown.
It's
Ready?
1, 2, 3, and then point, or point on 3.
1, 2, 3, then point.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, point.
I'm a sucker for a guy with
Beautiful, beautiful question,
Have you
Summer
seen
George.
this mustache? That's 1 point away from it.
I mean, the
I was
mustache.
almost pointing to myself, but then I was like,
I was waiting to see if one of us do this instead. All right, next question is from Landline in the Shitter. Great handle. I'll be honest. It's got to be a score person. I've been wanting to grow out my beard, but I'm struggling to find ways to maintain it. Please help, Shane.
Maintain it or to grow? I mean, patience.
Okay.
One of my favorite beard stories is I'm so terrified of what my face looks like. Like I haven't had a clean shaven face in like 10, 11, 12 years, something like that. When I had my internship interview with the Score when I was still in college, I shaved it completely. And Mitch knew me by then, and I walked in and I had this no hair on my face. He's like, "Why the hell did you do that?" And I said, "I thought that's what you're supposed to do. Like you're going for a big job interview, you should shave and you should like." I had this oversized suit on that I had from my grandpa's funeral that didn't fit me anymore. I walked in there. He's like, "No, why the hell did you do that?" So it took me another 3-4 months to grow it back out after that, and I haven't not had a beard since. I am legitimately terrified. I always told myself if I lost 40, 50 pounds and that there's a chance I would have a strong jawline, I would shave it just to see. Just to see if I
50
do.
pounds, you're going to lose a leg.
No.
You're dying of something if you lose 50 pounds.
220, 230. I usually hover around. I would love to be 180, 190, whatever. But
You're a good solid 220 though. Don't worry about that.
I use Profit and
Get your hands
Tools.
off of that.
I know.
I use Profit and Tools beard balm. That's always been great for me. So if you want to maintain, and especially with the Chicago humidity in the summer and where it doesn't frizz up and puff up, Profit and Tools beard balm.
Are they local?
And
I don't think so. I think they're out of England.
If you're not
man.
used to having
Fancy.
the long beard, like so you see how Shane's mustache is, it hangs over, right?
Yeah.
If you're not used to that, that could become annoying to you.
It is
So
annoying.
what you could do is, as you're growing it out, is take that trimmer and just keep knocking the lip back. You know,
Get it tight
keep
so
the
it's-
mustache low while
Yeah.
you're growing the rest of it out, so it's not as frustrating as you're growing it
It
out.
took me about 3 years to learn how to eat with a beard, and I still don't know. Yeah.
That's impressive. Goddamn. 3 years gestation. Fuck. All right. Next question is from Matt Ramsey. Matt Ramsey asked, which current or former 670 The Score personality would you most enjoy being choked out by? I'd like to go first, if you guys don't mind. Doug Buffon.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, Doug Buffon.
That's the initial one that came to mind because it's quick. Those
He'll kill me quick.
just pop. It's over.
I've seen Doug like in the grocery store back in the day. It's like he is a big fucking strapping guy. Even as an old man, he was a big like in shape motherfucker.
He looked like he definitely. Even when he was very old, it looked like he could beat the shit out of anybody.
Exactly. I must have some of you.
I mean, the first thought is Mike North, but I don't know. Like he'd be entertaining while he's doing it too.
But he's too small. He wouldn't be able to choke you off.
Like, and I met him because
His little hands fit around your neck.
probably not. No. So I'm just gonna go with the guy that probably does want to choke me out because of our show at Reggie's, and that's Lawrence Holmes. He probably wants to kill me because I made a joke about being the only non-minority on the panel, and he was like, "You shouldn't feel safe."
You were the token white on our
Thought he
panel.
was gonna get me, and then he didn't. He let me live, so that was nice.
I text Tanny for 4 hours a day, and the next time Danny or Speak says something fucking dumb, I would love Tanny to just choke me out and end it right there. End it for me, man.
He's watched enough Sopranos, so he's probably very
Yeah.
proficient at like choking somebody else.
He's
Like,
got the wire.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
piano wire.
He's
He's
got
got-
piano wire
yeah,
on your neck.
Yeah, and that'll probably happen in the 2 o'clock hour tomorrow.
what do they call that? The necktie.
That's a tease. That's a tease. What they call that.
Yeah, that's a PSL, baby.
That's right.
Proverbian necktie or proverbial?
Colombian
Colombian
necktie.
necktie.
That's actually you cut the throat and then you pull the tongue.
Piano wire.
No, you cut the throat and then you pull the tongue.
Treasy knows all these things.
Yeah.
Be careful around him. Okay. All right. Next.
It's gotta look like a necktie.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're
Fuck,
good.
guys.
No, it's good.
The next question is from White Sox Twitter Mom, and White Sox Twitter Mom says, "Will Shane be the celebrity chef at my 50th birthday tailgate on July 30th?"
So I feel very bad about this because I was alerted by, I think, Pete at the 30th broadcast that she had DM'd me on Twitter, and it went to my request because we had never DM'd before.
Okay.
And I'd seen that she had asked me to bring the grill up because she's coming from far away, and unfortunately I cannot. But another date, I would love to.
Joy, there you go.
That's not what I'm saying.
She's about.
I
She would
appreciate
take
that.
that joke. She loves it. She is tremendous.
Yeah. She's also been celebrating her 50th birthday
For a month.
According
It's
to
a
her
50th
husband,
birthday
it's been
month.
at least a
You know what
month.
though? We're gonna get it. You know what we'll do? We'll just get a big punky sandwich platter, and we'll
Put it on
be
the
out.
show.
I won't be here either to eat half of it.
Just
So
go to-
you guys will.
Hi, where you guys going? You guys going on vacation?
We're going to see our friends.
Gabe, go to Gabe's dad's restaurant for your birthday. I'm sure it's great.
There you go.
Someone
Wind up.
here over in Ashland or Archer.
Sure, whatever.
No free ads.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, no free ads. Don't tell them about that. Next question. Next question is from Bologna. And Bologna says, go to taco spot and your order.
Yeah, you go first. I want you to go.
I'll start.
Yeah, you go.
I like La Mexicana on 35th Street, and my go-to order is going to be 2 pastor tacos and then 2 carnitas tacos, just onion cilantro.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The place I want to pick is the place that doesn't really like me, and that's Martinez. Like, I like their tacos, I like their tortas, but like the tacos there are great. But you know who also does a really great taco, great steak, anything, is Pancho's Pistolas. And that's probably one of my go-tos. Like, you know, that's probably like where I would go, like, especially if I'm with the old lady. That's where she likes to go. She likes to like fucking kill me on the bill and order fucking fajitas every goddamn night.
Oh my God, calm down.
She's like, I don't even like all these vegetables. It's like, just order carne asada. Just cut it up.
You can't use the fucking Beanie Baby money on a taco. What an asshole.
Go-to like hipster taco place that like the authentics will get mad about. If I only say this one, the Lonesome Rose in Logan Square is fucking awesome. Lonesome Rose is some of the best tacos that I've had in a long time. But El Palmar in Uptown, that's probably my go-to like really authentic taco.
All right, let's see.
What order? What's your order?
Oh, I just got at El Palmar. I do shrimp.
Okay.
And then at Lonesome Rose, it's like a California avocado fried fish taco.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know about this about Webster.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So I hit the taco place I hit the most is the one closest to work, right? So there's
Taco Bell.
Big Wig is right by work, which is the same guys that do TBK, right?
Okay.
So they make barbacoa tacos at Big Wig, and those with just onion and cilantro. My order is 4 of those because it's a big lunch, baby. I need that second half of the day nap. No, it's just a taco, man.
Corn or flour?
No, corn. No heated
corn
flour. I prefer. Well, I don't care. I prefer flour probably, but I like both.
I prefer real fresh double corn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. In Mexico, they know how to do it right.
All right. Next question is from longtime guy Liam Menus. Liam Menus says you have to join a fictional gang. Here are the choices: the Maroney crime family from Johnny Dangerously, Fat Tony crime family from Simpsons, or the Van Buren boys from Seinfeld.
Oh,
Teresa, you go first.
Maroney. Johnny Dangerously. I think we did you did like a top mob movies one, and then I did ones that I thought should have been on the list. But I think we also did like a mob movie draft. In both, I'm pretty sure I have Johnny Dangerous.
I think that's
because
right.
I love that movie. That's just so awesome. Yeah, so I would join that.
Nothing from that list.
That's not
that list sucks. Liam says your list sucks.
Riding with Sam Crow, Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club, Redwood Originals. I'm riding with Sam Crow.
MSS.
I mean, I'm not going to do what Shane just said.
They were bad options.
I'm gonna go with Fat Tony's gang because he's pretty forgiving. I never saw him kill one person in The Simpsons, so we're good.
Oh man, and for me it was easy, Van Buren boys, because you're shaking down wimps like Kramer and Costanza and Jerry. Like that's so easy to get by on shaking down guys like that. Yeah, I mean it's like easy shit. So
Van B boys, they're no joke.
They're like this is the signal. Yeah. All right, last question. Close out like we usually do with Billy Wires, and Billy says, in honor of guest Shane Riordan, name one current White Sox player that has the honorable, affable, lovable characteristics of man's best friend, dogs, and one player that has the selfish, mercurial, diva characteristics of cats. Now, obvious cat hater here, Billy Wires. Watch it, motherfucker. You know I'm a big cat guy. We can do this as a group, or you want to do them individually?
So,
like current Sox.
It's current Sox, right?
Yeah.
So let me give you guys a scenario that recently played out, and why I think that this might be a good answer.
Okay.
So, Moncada tags on that play. He slides it home. Great play.
Yeah.
They get in the dugout, and Jose Abreu's running around, back and forth, sliding through the dugout like a dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Very excited. And Yoel Moncada just kind of gives a over-the-shoulder look, and then like, I'm going to look out into the distance now. You're like a cat. That was a very dog and cat moment.
All in one shot right there. All in one shot. I love that.
Liam Hendricks is my dog, for sure. Like he's always saying exactly what you want to hear. Just like when you walk in through your door and your dog is always there to see you. And then my cat, I'm again not going with current White Sox, but fuck Nick Swisher and fuck Nats.
Oh shit! You're at my home. What the fuck? I mean, we can say fuck Nick Swisher, but he's getting the cat stuff. My cats are wonderful, right?
His cat's right there.
Start climbing the fucking screen door.
The cat's gonna put a claw in your nose in a little while. They bite and scratch. Yep. Right. That's it. That's our show for today. Thanks, everyone. Let's go over there and get a split. We got to beat Shane Bieber, though. I mean, Dylan C, Shane Bieber, great pitching matchup.
Dylan C, power of the stairs.
We'll see you all at the ballpark. Peace.
Oh, you gotta wait a minute. Keep talking, Pat.
Thank you.
How much beer's up? MSS, what do you think about the...
I tried one. I'm drinking one.
Good?
Just
not too bad?
Lemony. Little less lemony than I expected.
But not bad.